What's going on, guys? Welcome to Inside the Horseshoe. My name is Matt, and today is game day. The Indianapolis Colts, they'll be traveling to Jacksonville to take on the Jaguars. Today, I'm just going to go over my thoughts on the game. I'll give you guys some key players, some keys to victory, and then at the end of the video, I will give you my prediction on who I believe is going to win and why. Now, before I do that, if you're new, if you haven't already, I would greatly appreciate if you would click that subscribe button. Also, click the bell icon. That way you're notified when I upload a video or when I go live. If you like the video, smack the like button. Leave your thoughts in the comments down below. And if you have a Twitter, make sure you follow me on Twitter at horseshoe_pod. There is a link in the description down below. So it's been a long time since the Colts beat Jacksonville in Jacksonville. The last time they beat the Jaguars in Jacksonville was in 2014. It's been 10 years since they beat Jacksonville in Jacksonville. Just to kind of give you guys some like facts, stats, and stuff in that game, Andrew Luck, he was a starting quarterback in that game. He went 31 of 39 for 370 yards, 4 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. Reggie Wayne, he also was playing for the Colts at this time. He had 62 yards on 4 catches. Pat McAfee was punting for the Colts at that time. He had 2 punts and he had 107 combined yards on his punts. That just showed how dominant he was back in that time. And then Matt Hasselbeck, he played for the Colts at that time. He got a couple of plays in that game. So it's been a long time. It's been too long since the Colts have beat Jacksonville in Jacksonville. It has to change eventually. The streak has to end eventually, right? So hopefully it happens this week. And then with the injury report, they put that out officially on Friday. Jonathan Taylor, Kenny Moore, and Kwity Paye, they're officially out. They're not going to play in the game. And then also Grover Stewart, he didn't practice because he was just resting. Zaire Franklin and Grant Stewart, they're going to play. They missed practice on Wednesday, but they fully practiced Thursday and Friday. Zaire Franklin, he was just sick, and then Grant Stewart had a heel injury, but they're good to go. And then the ones that are questionable are Ryan Kelly, Braden Smith, and Anthony Richardson. I have a feeling Braden Smith is going to play on Sunday. I get that feeling. He's always toughing it out, so I think he's going to play even though he has a knee injury. I still would rest Ryan Kelly one more week with that neck injury. Give him another week. Let him play against Tennessee. Tanner Bortolini played really good football last week against Pittsburgh. So I would personally just play Tanner Bortolini, rest Ryan Kelly, let him get more healthy and ready to go for next week or heck, even the week after. It just depends about his neck injury. And then Anthony Richardson, again, on Monday, I was feeling really good about him playing on Sunday. However, I think there's a really good chance he doesn't play. I think there is a 70% chance that he does not play on Sunday. So, yeah, I think it could be Joe Flacco, but I don't know. And if it's Joe Flacco, again, I'm not too worried because Joe Flacco played really well against the Steelers. So I think he can play really well against Jacksonville too. Now let's move on to the key players in this game for the Colts on offense. Quarterback, Anthony Richardson or Joe Flacco, depending on who's going to play on Sunday. They're the quarterback. They're always going to be a key player in this game. They got to play a good game if we're going to have any chance to win this game. Michael Pittman Jr., he's got to play like a number one receiver. He played really well last week. He's got to continue it this week. Again, the weakness of Jacksonville's defense is the pass defense. Michael Pittman's got to take advantage of that. And then Josh Downs is going to be my third offensive key player in this game because we need another receiver to step up. He played really well last week. This is a perfect game for him to build on last week. So Josh Downs is my third key player on the offense. And then I'm going to defense. Leatu Latu, Kwity Paye, Samson Ebukam, they're both out. So we need somebody to step up on that defensive line on the edge. That, I think, can be Leatu Latu. He's got to finish sacks when he has the opportunities. He's got to cause pressure, make Lawrence uncomfortable. He has the ability to do that. So Leatu Latu is definitely a key player. Zaire Franklin is another one. He's got to play like one of the best linebackers in the league. He's got to help with the run game. He's going to help stop that run game from getting going. So he is going to be one of my key players in this game on the defensive side. And then third is going to be Jalen Jones. Jalen Jones is playing pretty solid so far. He had a really good game against Chicago. We need him to play at the level that we know he can't get to. Our pass defense, it's got to play really well. You're going up against guys like Christian Kirk and Brian Thomas. Jalen Jones has to step up and play good if our pass defense is going to do anything. So that is my third key player. Now we're going to move on to keys to victory. And we'll start with the offense here. So offense, first key to victory is there's going to be plenty of opportunities for both Richardson and Joe Flacco to attack the Jaguars pass defense. They're going to give you opportunities to make plays. You got to take advantage of those opportunities when they come. Again, that's their weakness. Take advantage of that weakness. Second one, Michael Pittman Jr., again, has to play like he did last week. We need a number one receiver. He is a number one receiver. He's got to play like a number one receiver. Third key to victory is going to be the offensive line. The offensive line needs to give our quarterback time to throw the football. Don't let Jacksonville get constant pressure on our quarterback. So they got to step up and they just got to block, protect our quarterback. And then also, when it comes to the run game, open up holes, create opportunities there. So that's what I want to see from the offensive line. Now, moving on to the defense. Got to get pressure on Trevor Lawrence. The defensive line needs to create constant pressure, force him to throw it away, force him to make a mistake. Don't let the run game get going. Point is, that defense, they got to get going. Bring Trevor Lawrence down. Get him, sack him. That's what we need. Next one is control the run game. That's another key to victory. Don't let them get chunk plays, okay? And when I say chunk plays, I'm talking 3, 4, 5 yards. Hold them to 1 yard. Hold them to no yards. Heck, force them to have negative yards. That'd be pretty good too. Our run defense was really bad the first 2 weeks. However, it seems like it's playing a little bit better. It played pretty well last week, and then against Chicago, it did really well. And in the second half of the Packers game, it did too. So it's got to continue playing good. And then my third key is keep everything in front of you. Don't let Jacksonville's receivers and tight ends beat you consistently. Brian Thomas, really good rookie. He's playing really good so far for Jacksonville. Don't let him beat you. Okay, same with Christian Kirk. He has the ability to have a big game. Don't let him beat you. Cover him like a blanket. Stay on him. Lock him down. Just keep everything in front of you, not behind you. So that being said, we're going to move on to my prediction for who I think is going to win the game and why. It's been 10 years. Does the streak end? I'm at the point with this streak of I got to see it to believe it. So I'm going to say no. I got Jacksonville winning this game. I got them winning. I'm going to go 27-24. I think it's going to be a close game, but I think ultimately at the end of the day, Jacksonville is going to make a few plays. Trevor Lawrence, for whatever reason, always plays phenomenal against us. I don't know why. He plays like a generational quarterback. So I'm going to go Jacksonville, 27-24. And that's going to do it, guys. Thank you for watching this video. If you're new, if you haven't already, I would greatly appreciate it if you would click the subscribe button, click that bell icon so you're notified when I upload a video, smash the like button, leave your thoughts and comments. Thank you again for watching. I've been Matt, Bleed Blue. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you like it, make sure you watch one of these other 2 videos. They're cool. Also, if you're new, please click the subscribe button as well as the bell icon. I greatly appreciate your support.